So the first thing that I noticed when I opened the box was the quality of the storage case. This thing is very well built. It's very heavy duty, thick plastic. It feels really nice. The latches are super thick, very nice latching. It's got little knobs here so it sits off the table a little bit. It sits upright when you set it on its back. And so very impressed with that. I've kind of been into hard cases lately. I don't know why, but let's go ahead and open this up. First thing you're going to see is the instruction manual. Of course, just go ahead and toss that in the garbage because we don't need instruction manuals. We go on YouTube when we want to learn about something, right? No, don't throw it away. There's actually a lot of valuable information in the instruction manual, so make sure that you keep that. They also throw in some candy. That's pretty nice when companies throw candy in there. Nope, not candy. Don't eat that. That is silica gel. So first thing here, let's talk about the transmitters. Very, very high quality here. Metal build, nice and heavy, made out of aluminum. And this is the receiver right here. This is what you're actually going to use to receive your signal. You plug this into your camera or your mobile device or whatever you're using to capture your audio. And then looking at the components right here are the lav mics. On the lav mics, each of them come with a little foam thing to help with wind. They really don't do much for wind. These clasps are really nice. They're thicker than normal. The inputs are threaded, and so that's very nice. You don't have to worry about them being pulled out accidentally when you're recording. You do get a couple of dead mice right here, and that is to help with the wind. And they actually do a pretty good job of kind of eliminating some of that wind noise when you're using these outside. Next, we have the 3.5 millimeter input jack, and this is going to go from your receiver into your camera or whatever you're using to capture your audio, and that is threaded as well. Next, we have the charging cables right here. They are micro USB. Someday we'll get everything on USB-C, but for now it's micro USB. Each of the transmitters and the receiver does have a micro USB charging port on the bottom, and it takes about 4 hours to charge everything fully. And right here is the XLR cable, and this is for if you have an audio mixer, you know, kind of a higher quality recording system. You can plug your XLR into the receiver and then be able to manage your audio input better. And so that's pretty nice that they throw that in there. That's kind of more on a professional level. Right here's your cold shoe mount. A little bit different system than I've seen before. Usually it's just that piece right there, but this is actually a little platform. And to use it, you have to use one of the belt clips here. You actually get 3 belt clips, 2 for the transmitters, 1 for the receiver. And the reason you need one for the receiver is to clasp it onto this cold shoe mount. So that's everything that comes in the case. We'll go ahead and push this off to the side. First thing I want to show you is the receiver. Now, like I said, these are very well built. They're made out of aluminum and they're pretty heavy. They have a nice feel to them. Of course, that's probably from the rechargeable battery that gives it that heft, but very well built. The antennas are good, I guess, like any other antenna. They're flexible, but not to the point of being flopped over all the time. Right here's your output jack, and that's where you're going to plug in your 3.5 millimeter and connect to your whatever you're using to record with. And then right here is your headphone jack, and this is for monitoring your raw audio. So that's pretty nice. That's another feature that's included on some more professional systems. Right there is your infrared. On the front of the unit, you're going to find the indicators here for both of your transmitters. They're going to blink green when they're searching for a signal, and they're going to stay on when they have locked onto a transmitter. Right here's your power and mute button, and here is your function button and then your function selectors. And on the bottom is your micro USB charging port and the reset button. Let's go ahead and power this on. You're just going to press the power button and hold it for 3 seconds, and that will power on the unit. I should mention that these do take about 4 hours to charge. And if you're using these straight through, you're going to get about 3 hours of use out of them. And on standby time, you're going to get anywhere from 10 to 12 hours depending upon conditions. Taking a look at the LCD screen, you're going to find Group A and Group B signal strength, the battery indicator, and then it's going to show you your input levels for both of your transmitters right there. And you can see right now that the indicators are blinking, and that's because they're searching for a signal from the transmitters. Taking a look at one of the transmitters here, again made out of the same heavy duty metal, aluminum here. That's your mic input. That is threaded, and like I said, that's very nice, so you don't have to worry about it getting pulled out of there. Your infrared's right there. That's your audio indicator. and your infrared indicator to let you know that it is sending out a signal. That's your power and mute button, your function switch, and your function selectors. So let's go ahead and turn on the transmitter, and we'll take a look at the LCD panel on that as well. Now you can see right when you turn on the transmitter, they do pair up right away, and so that's pretty nice to have that instant pairing. You don't have to worry about it taking so long in case you need to, get to work right away and get that connection right away. And so it does connect. Now, once in a while, that signal does drop here, but that's just right when you turn it on. For some reason, it kind of disconnects for a second. You'll see right there. See, it starts blinking again, but then after about 5 seconds, it does reconnect, and you're locked on, and so you should be good to go. Now we're going to test this out in a little bit outside just to see if that connection does drop at all. Looking at the LCD screen, you're going to see right there, that is your signal strength indicator. It's going to show you group A or group B. It's going to show your microphone status. That is your muting right there. Go ahead and press that, and that's going to mute your microphone, and that's going to turn your audio button red, and that's also going to cross out the microphone to let you know that it is muted. There is your battery indicator, and that's going to show you your channel and your frequency, and then it's going to show you if you have any audio input. So let's go ahead and plug in one of the lav microphones and just show you the audio indicator, kind of show you if you're peaking or not. It's nice to be able to see that. Now, I will say that when it's not lit up, when the LCD is not lit up, it's going to be pretty hard to see this out in the sunlight, and I would turn that up a little bit so that light stays on so you can check your audio level input. But you can see right here that we're getting a good signal. It's picking up the audio, and there's a visual indication of that. And then this is how you scroll through the settings. As you scroll down, you can see your group settings, your mic input settings, your low cut filter engage, and then your RF power, and then enable your muting from there as well. And also your backlight duration. And you can power them off the same way that you power them on. Hold the power button for about 3 seconds.